Hello, welcome back for the new episode today, and I would love go with you for building a small game for today. It's really the basic and quickly. So let's jump into the screen. As you can see here, it's so simple. And when we create the empty object, alright. And so now when I create it, it's name player. Okay, so we should reset to center the player. Something inside, I would love to create a square, and you can see the visual it, and of course reset it, the transform to recenter. Okay, the center, the item, center into the camera here that you can see. Okay, back this the color. I love to see the blue object. Okay, so now I come for this normal one. It's also simple, and you can see that and build something that's worth small game here and drop some item down, and when hit this player it will be destroyed, and for a while in some few the moment the second it will be destroyed again. Okay, so now after the player I need something we call ground. Okay, to object here by square and I call ground. Alright, ground here, then reset, and I scale this for 10, 20, now 22. Okay, alright, 22 for ground, and it is down a little bit. Okay, just click it, this one for the bottom of the camera. It look like right. New one I create for the wall one here. Alright, I reset. Okay, for the left wall that is, as you can see here, for scale 10. Alright, 10. And I move it back. It look like 10.5. Alright, and I copy this. I just Ctrl D, and it will duplicate a new object item here, and I just pay to 10.5. So I have two word to side. So for the ground, I change the color. Where is color here? It's come to black. Alright, so we have a simple frame. Okay, so now this one I add the new component for the box, but collider to the width, rigid body to the, it add the physics for this player, and when it's dark drop. Okay, when it's drop. Okay, because we need to ground the resist body to the as well, but keep space, and we should reset into the zero gravity, that we just keep ground still. Okay, so hit play again. Oh my god, what happened? One more thing, I need to add more the box collider. Okay, let's try again. Oh my god, it dropped. No need to use it body 2D. Okay, when when I hit, okay, it's content here, it's stand up here, so I should move it down on the ground. Player here, just downside here. Okay, let's see. Okay, well done. So now I just build some code to move around and back and forward the player, and come to script. I create a new one. For the box word here, I also need box collider for on the right, box collider 2D. Okay, when I click it, I can move back and forward. How can we control it? Now we should create the script. For that, I call player controller. Okay, and now we attack to player. A little bit. Player. Okay, here. And it's add here, as you can see. So I double click, I see the screen that. So now we should create a content with this body. Just by this the line code. Okay, for this one, I create this game object get component. I need this, right? Component. So I add the rigid body. So it's alright. Now I have this physics to this rigid body. Okay. So now I should create float move speed equal 530 float. Okay, vector 2 movement. Alright, so now I need something, the method. No, inside the update I need the method handle player input, that you can see here. I create a new one. Okay, right here, curly braces. Inside this, I would love to build something that listen every the action from the play. Alright, so float move x-axis equal input. I get as it for horizontal. Alright, for this one. So now the next one, movement speed, because it's a private field, so I need underscore this. Alright, movement, okay, equal new vector move x. Of course, y-axis it equals 0, because I don't need for this one up and down for the y-axis. So now for I need to build a fixed update every the physical of the player, and we can control it. So I need move method move player. Here I create a new one, void move player. Okay, curly braces. Okay, inside that I need to add the rigid body. that add 4 with here, and I need okay to minor with more speed. Alright, add 4 inside this. Okay, and moment this one, multi plus with this one. Okay, it's also okay. Let's come back to our Unity program screen and see when we hit a player button, what happened. We can control left and right, stop, okay, add 4. It's quite fast and we expect, so I just coming down to 20. Okay, let's come back a player. I want it faster slowly, so for like a rock equal 1. Okay, when I hit this again, okay, it's well, right? So now I want to spawn the minions from in the sky and go down to the bottom, so I need to create the minion prefab here. Alright, minion prefab. I change the color here. Alright, yellow 1. Okay, recenter it. Okay, for this one, I also add the resist body. This body 2D. I add the box collider 2D as well. Okay, when it is a fall down. Wow. Okay, how we can control it? We should create script. I call minion spawner. As usual, we attack to minion prefab here and to control it. Okay, double click and delete this. It's a default, right? So for this one, I just create the game object minion prefab that, so to attack from the outside into the minion prefab. So now I need this method. I call public void spawn minion. Alright, so inside that I love to instantiate what inside the first parameter. It is minion prefab attack here. Or this one I should create set light field, that when we can see after we go outside we can attack the million prefab inside million into the that field. Okay, game object. For second one, I need a position new vector 3 where we want to spawn the million, okay, into our game. Alright, for this position, it's 3 parameter. First one, wise, I will create the random range. This is the method from the Unity available, and we can use it. Equal 9f to 9f equal from the 6th floor to 0th floor with quaternion that identity. Alright, so we have this one. So I will try to spawn. Why it is public? Here we can use this from this player controller. Here when we do this call, I call million spawner. This is a variable I create, so we can use this to the start. Okay, million spawner dot spawn, and see we can create. Hit this button. Oh my god, we needed something reference. Okay, when I this one, you have a few of the here, just draw million prefab here, player as well. Now come back player. We also need to attack the million prefab inside here. Alright, something inside. Hit this button. It creates a new bottom here, right? You can see the new one here. So now not only the 1 million, I want 5 million sponsor at the same time or another time on the beginning. So I should create the list container game object. I call million. Okay, new list game object. So this. Okay, millions here. I just call to add million. Right from this, I just call this equal this, define it a game object. So I have this one I put into the list of millions. So for the integer max million equal 5, right? So if I create if a million that count greater equal million max million, it will return. So it will create only the 5 items. Alright, so let's see, we have the fire terminals. 1, 2, 3. Only one. What happened with this? You can check this one for the million for player. Alright, so I have this list. Okay, let me check. Just come back because it create this, we should put it into the update, and it's this one. Alright, I just want to okay, so how I create and see what happened here when it's drop 5 items. Ooh, alright, so for the millions prefabs in the result, I should freeze Z and X, and then only drop down from this into sky, down into the bottom. Okay, so just hide this one and then come back to the code when when it's a spawn million, I will open it to set active true. Okay. For this item, as you can check here, okay, 5 items as you can see. So I want to destroy it after the moment, for example, the 2 seconds it will self destroy. So how can we do that? I should create into start. Inside this I use invoke. Okay, I call this the method self destroy from 2 seconds, something like that. New the method here, self destroy. I would love to destroy game object. Alright, so after 2 seconds it's the millions will be destroyed. Let's check. Alright, 5 items, 1 2. Okay, so what happened? Where is more 5 millions? Let's check it. To the million, I should check. And how we can check what happened with our code? I should add serialized field. That's why. Okay, we check again, and you can see what is the problem with our code of 5 item here. When it's self-destroy, the millions list object here you can see here, but it's missing. How we can remove the null? Okay, the empty, the object is not assigned, so we should remove the chair. It's consider is a chair, and we can spawn the new one and add the new item here. So for to do that, we should create a new method. We call the check million that. Alright, so we use for loop. For this one we call the million, that's count, check every single place. Okay, position. I'm sorry, million count here, right? We create a game object million equal this million position I. Alright, if million okay, it's million equal null, we should remove is by this million that remove at i's position. Alright, now we should check every part, every single frame, and we come back into play the controller for the update of frame. We just million spawner, check this million dead or not. Okay, so let's check this code is work or not. Alright, Freedom, find news one. Okay, it's raw. Right, it's work, right? So now I would destroy it. So after 5 seconds, it's not equal. It come back from here after 5 seconds, and also destroyed by the player when you hit this on listen 2D here. So when if other game object tag equal player, did tag we attack attack the tag for the player and do the inside. Here we'll destroy game object. Okay, come back this Unity program for player. Here we attack is a player tag, and you can see when I hit this, yeah, I can kill by player. This game well, right? Okay, so now we can change for create the tag. Here we should click on the add tag. We can add more player or something like that. Oh my god, what happened? Test 0 for this one player. I just come back a player. Oh my god, what happened? Layer tag a player. Oh my god, I reset player. New check again. Is work or not? New one. Okay. Okay, so we finish this small game here, and we can change the how many the item fallen down, and we can sell destroy after how many the second. So thank you very much for following this series basic in the Unity, and thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Yeah.